Hello students of Standard 10. Welcome to the digital campus of DEV Moyle Public School. Let's begin with an online session of science. Our today's topic is excretion in human beings. Excretion in humans. As we know, excretion is the process where all the metabolic wastes are removed from the body. Excretion in humans is carried through different parts and in a series of processes. Most of the unicellular organisms eliminate waste from their body through diffusion. A human body is an exceptional machine where different life processes like respiration, circulation, digestion takes place simultaneously. As a result, many waste products produced in our body are in various forms that includes carbon dioxide, water and nitrogen. Products like urea, ammonia and uric acids. In addition to these, the chemicals and other toxic compounds from medications and hormonal products also produced. A simple diffusion or evaporation will not able to sufficient to eliminate the waste from our body. Therefore, it is eliminated through different parts of a series of processes. Blood contains both useful and harmful substances, hence we have kidneys, which separate useful substances by reabsorption and toxic substances by producing urine. Kidney has a structural filtration unit called nephrons where the blood is filtered. Each kidney contains some millions nephrons. Capillaries of kidneys filter the blood and the essential substances like glucose, ammonia, acid, salt, and the required amount of water are reabsorbed. Meanwhile, the pure blood circulates back to other parts. Excess waste and nitrogenous waste in humans are converted to urine. Urine thus produced is passed by the urinary bladder via the urethra. The bladder is under the control of the central nervous system. The brain signals the urinary bladder to contract, and through the urinary openings called urethra, we excrete the urine. The process of excretion in humans takes place in the following steps, that is urine formation. The urine is formed in the nephrons and involves the following steps like glomerular filtration, tubular reabsorption and secretion. Glomerular filtration is the primary step in urine formation. In this process, the excess fluid and waste products from the kidney are filtered out of the body into the urine collecting or collection tubules of the kidney and eliminated out of the body. The amount of the filtered product by the kidney every minute is known as glomerular filtration rate. Next one is tubular reabsorption. It is the absorption of ions and molecules such as sodium ions, glucose, ammonia acid, water, etc. Water involves passive absorption, while glucose and sodium ions are absorbed by the active process. And the last one is secretion. Potassium ions, hydrogen ions, and ammonia are secreted out to maintain the equilibrium between the body fluids. The functions of the various tubules involved in the process are glomerulus filtered the blood, proximal convoluted tubules reabsorb ions, water and nutrients, remove toxins and maintain the pH of the filtrate. Next one is descending loop of Henle allows water to pass from the filtrate into the intestinal fluid through aquaporins. Next one is ascending loop of Henle. Reabsorb sodium and chloride ions from the filtrate into intestinal fluid. Distal convoluted tubules reabsorb and secrete selecting ions and maintain the pH of the blood. And the last one is collecting duct. Solute and waste is reabsorbed from the filtrate by the collecting duct. Micturition. The urinary bladder is stretched and gets filled with urine formed in the nephrons. The receptors present on the walls of the urinary bladder send signals to the central nervous system, therefore allowing the relaxation of sphincter muscles to release urine. This is known as micturition. Dialysis or hemodialysis under certain circumstances such as poor blood flow to the kidney, infection, injuries, etc. The kidney fails to perform their functions. In such situations, artificial kidneys are used for blood filtration, and this process is called dialysis, as shown in the figure. Other than the urinary system, skin, lung, and even eyes helps in excreting waste products in different forms. Sweating is a mode of excretion where water, urea, and other salts are excreted through the skin. Lungs helps us to exhale gaseous waste such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen, etc. Key points on human excretory system. Human excretory system includes organs that facilitate the removal of nitrogenous waste from the body. The main excretory organ includes kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. Kidneys filter the blood and urine is the filtrate obtained. Urine passes to the urinary bladder via ureter and is expelled out of the body. This is known as micturition. Kidneys also regulate the osmotic pressure of a mammal's blood through excessive purification and filtration. This is known as osmoregulation. So this was a detailed analysis of the human excretory system. Now it's time to check your knowledge about today's topic. Here are some questions as your assignment. I hope you understand today's topic. We again meet with new video. Till then, stay at home, be safe, be happy.